October 1992. 150 British fishing boats blockade Plymouth Sound in protest against proposed government legislation which they feel will put them out of business. Amongst them, the skipper, Roger Noel.
We're going to leave the Mallard buoy, go the way the Western of the Asia buoy.
That's it.
Is that the one up ahead there now?
Yes, that's it. You got it.
That's the one here on the starboard bow, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I tell you, the last time anything was like this, Peter, was when old pal up there finished his game of bowls, you know that?
Right. That's right.
We kick the buggers out then, hope the hell we can do it today.
BBC Radio News at 8 o'clock. The
Armada of trawlers converged on Plymouth Sands from more than a dozen ports around the southwest. They arrived under cover of darkness and before dawn were blocking all the main deep water channels to the civil and naval docks. The fishermen want the government to abandon the Sea Fish Conservation Bill that will lead to restrictions on the number of days they're at sea. They want better methods of conserving fish that will also protect their livelihoods. Their leaders have hinted that further blockades may follow in other parts of the country.
All these boys here now, we're going to be tied up for 11 days, maybe a month in the near future. And while we're stuck in the bloody harbour, tied up, the Spaniards are going to be out there and the French are going to be out there and the Belgians are going to be out there catching the fish on our grounds, which we should be able to catch ourselves. That's where it's all wrong.
There's 2 or 3 now in Newland, Peter.
Oh, that's right.
Finished. Bankrupt, finished, gone. If this happened in France now, they would blockade all the
Every
export ports,
Yeah.
and they bring it to a standstill.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be for 1 day or 2
No.
hours. That's right.
But I tell you, there's a ship there flying the French flag. Look,
Yeah.
see that? We would
That's
give
right.
him, we give him a broadsider later on. All right. When we get in gun range.
To fishermen like Roger, who've spent 30 years at sea, the idea of being forced to stay in port is bad news.
The 1 o'clock news from the BBC.
An inquiry says 12 London hospitals should close or merge. Miners leader Roy Link emerges from his underground protest. And a final reunion 50 years after the Battle of El Alamein. Good afternoon. Four major...
we never really made the headlines.
Well, they were arguing, boy.
Oh,
No, well, the miners did.
18 words in a little small paragraph in the paper. About 30 seconds on the news. Sad, isn't it?
That's all we're worth.
Well, that's it. I think that's what they must think, yeah.
The miners are getting lashed up now. They're being laid off or shut in this
Well,
town.
I get angry, I do, anyhow. I get frightened.
Give her a blow, Peter. Good God. Brilliant. Brittany Farris.
Okay.
Let's stop her. Ah, brilliant, brilliant.
Alvary's right on our beam there, Roger.
If you don't make a stand now, we've had it.
Help everybody
We're going out
else.
and do the biz.
Whether it's French, Belgium, Dutch or what, or Spanish, they're all against us.
Now look here, Peter, look.
Yeah. He's right back. He's to
Right
take
now,
over.
yeah, just get down.
Just take over
Go
now.
across, put her on a bit. All the fleet are under her
Fleet is out there
bow.
around the bow of her, look.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's the ferry stopped.
We got the old Tiger 15 foot from her stem.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Well, it stopped her, didn't it?
So we stopped her right.
Thing is,
Bloody good job
when
too. They won't stop me fishing. They'll have to come and see Peter and handcuff us all and bring us in and more up. I'm not going to stop. And 90% of Newland will do the same.
Fishermen who've been blockading Plymouth Sound since early this morning have ended the protest. 150 boats took part in the action, which prevented a passenger ferry and 3 Royal Navy frigates from entering the harbour. fishermen were protesting at government plans to cut down the amount of time they're allowed to spend at sea.
Hey? all right, we'll all get the bloody sack when we get back home. Hey?
Only hours later, they're back at sea.
Right in the southwest here, we got a very good fishery. We got every fish you can think of, and they are the fish that people want. Now look here, you see all the fish here. This is what we're fighting for now. This is what we're protesting about. To be allowed to go out and catch it. Not to be kept in the harbour while the foreign ships are catching it. Now look at this here, look. Now we got a John Dory here. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the colour there. Now you see that brown mark there? That's supposed to be the thumbprint of St. Peter. Semi-tropical, yeah. Very expensive as well.
Megrams? Place? Dover soles are the ones we really want. Them and Megrams make the best money, like, you know.
Now here we've got a hake. They're quite ferocious, really. A little bit like a barracuda. Very sharp teeth. They can even bite you when they're dead if you. But Eve had a bit of a problem when he was younger. He lost his tail. A little bit crippled, but... Now we've got a cod. It's a small one. I think the Icelandic cod, they grow up to around about the 6 foot. They're very big. They're a big cod. Now look, we got everything here, all sorts of fish. Every species you can think of, really. This is a decent sized octopus. Now, he'll usually change to the colour he's laying on. See him? He's going to see him? Same I put him here. Look what we got here now, look. He's a beauty, look. Now you see, this is the angler fish, or what we call in Newlyn, in the monkfish. You see, sit on the bottom with his rod. And now you see the fish come on unsuspecting, start picking our next thing. Whoa.
They've just started fishing when the weather forecast brings more bad news.
Westerly, very northerly, 5 to 7, occasionally gale 8. Showers, good. Biscay, westerly, very northwesterly, 7 to severe gale 9, decreasing 6. Showers, good. Trafalgar, mainly northerly, 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in south later.
The local chart gives 65 knots for the day.
65?
65 knots for the day, Bob.
Time to go and see Mammy.
I know it's time. I know it's time we went over to see Mummy. I know that. I know that. Now look, Robert.
I don't know what you're doing, not keeping me anywhere like this.
Well, look, let's... Oh! God.
That's it, Mammy.
Are we quite sane or what? Yeah, no, I don't think we are.
Well,
we aren't, are we?
My missus here, aren't we?
Well, I know that, but...
I think a convict got a better life than what we got.
well...
He got his grub put in front of him.
Yeah.
He go to bed, got the telly.
Yeah, that's right. He can run around the yard exercising and do a little bit of gardening, Bob, and they have visitors from Mummy and Daddy and whatever. You're right there, Bob. I think we would be better off in a bloody jail.